All right, I had to get in one last little giveaway before the year's over. My year-end giveaway of lights. And I have a bunch of lights. As you know, I'm fanatical about, lights and all kinds of stuff. So these are the ones that there's really nothing wrong with them. I just don't use them. So I'm giving them away. And as far as light output, they're all kind of about the same. So that shouldn't be your deciding factor which one you get. So I'm just going to go through them really quick. And so I have more stuff I can lighten my load with before the end of the year. So let's start with this one here. I have 3 of these. These are very simple. You just plug in a cord, turn it on, and rotate it to the amount of light that you want. This is, let's call it a Max. This is a Max cob light. I have 3 of these. Pretty basic. Everything I have here, by the way, is Bowens mount. So this comes off. You can put whatever you want. This Bowens mount. These are all Bowens mount. So, okay, that's the first one. Second one is an EF260. This one's kind of cool because you can put 2 NP batteries in the front and power this outside without any kind of cord plugged into it. So the cord comes off. And now you can just put 2 NP batteries in there and you can power this thing outside. It has pretty much the same thing, an on-off switch and a light level. These are all daylight balanced. I don't use bicolors because bicolor just takes away the power. It lowers the amount of power output. So everything I use is always daylight. If I ever wanted tungsten, I just put a gel over the front. So this one's kind of interesting because you can battery power this. All right, this one is does it say right here? Lumix? Lum NX80? Yeah, this is a Lum NX80. It also has a Bowens mount. I like it because it's kind of small. Same thing, power switch, volume level. I don't know what you call it, volume level. 0 to 100. Very basic. That's what I love about these lights. They're so basic. Okay. I got one of these. This one I didn't want to give away. I've had this for years. I've never used it, but it has the coolest name. This is by Westcott, by the way, which is a really good company. I like it because of the name, Skylux. It sounds like a James Bond title, doesn't it? Like name of a James Bond movie. And it's just so cool looking. It's got my nice blue and it's just got a cool name. It's got like an on-off switch and the knob. It comes with this power pack, which I hate. Anything that has a hanging power pack with cables, I don't like that. But, and this is a little weaker in power output than a basic Aputure 120D Mark II, which again is my go-to light. So this was a little weaker, but it's still a great light for doing lighting. And you can put like anything that's, what do you call it? Bowens mount on there. So this is great. This is a great light to have. And it comes in a really cool box. I still have the box. Look at that. Skylux. So I love this. It's funny because the main reason I've held on to this all these years is because of the name. I have an affinity for a warm spot for James Bond themed things. What can I say? All right, this one I just got. It looks really small in the picture. It's a Yongnuo, and you know how I am about portable lights that you could take outside and. It's got 2 spots for NP batteries. You can put an NP battery, 2 of them here, and you hold it, and you can put it on a light stand, as you can see, or you can hold it, and you take it outside, and you can use it as a battery-powered light. It looks very much like the Aputure that just came out. The Amaran 80. Well, this is the Yongnuo YN Lux 100. This don't be fooled by the 100. It's not really brighter than the Amaran. It's because it says 100. It's about like a 60 to 70 output. They just put the 100 on there, but it's too big for me. It's brand new. I haven't even used it. I mean, it's just too big, and I don't like big clunky things. I like small little tiny things. So, and the other cool thing about this, oh, and by the way, this handle comes off. You can just put it on a light stand like that. You don't need this handle on there. So this has a 1/4-20 under here, and you can adjust it, and it has different. You can look it up. It's a Yongnuo YN Lux 100, and I believe this plug here is 14 Does it say it? I think you can put a V-mount on here because anything that looks like that kind of a plug that uses 2 NPs, it's usually 2 times 7.4, which is 14.8, which is the voltage of a V-mount. So I'm pretty sure you can run this with V-mount also. But the coolest thing about this light is not even the light. The coolest thing about this light, and I was almost not even going to give this away, but it's the box that it comes in. Look at this. This is the box that it comes in. It looks like a prop out of a movie. I was going to use it like a prop for... Yeah, for something, a video that I was going to do. It's just this coolest looking prop. This is the box that this light comes in. Isn't that cool? I mean, you get this for free. So you're lucky I'm in a good mood because I almost wasn't going to give this away. Anyway, so that's that one. All right. Next up, we have... Oh, and this is another thing I did not want to give away. This is a Godox SLB60s. These are so dear to my heart. These are like the original de facto standard cob light, Bowens mount. These are, they have a bit of fan noise, but they're so dependable. They're so easy to use. You've got an on-off switch and a power dial. Here, I don't know, does it work? Oh, it works. Look at that. So 100%, and you can change the power output, and you can do different channels. So it's a remote. You can do this remote. Oh, I guess I should include the remote with this too, if I can remember. Remind me to put a remote in with this. So I got 2 of these. So yeah, so this is, it's the same exact form factor as a AD600 flash. So it uses the same battery as an AD600 flash. So this is a battery powered light. So if you're going outside, I mean, this is a heavy duty light. You know how long you could light something up outside with a battery that's this heavy? So that's another good thing about this. You've got some long battery life, and it uses Bowens mount. It's a big heavy duty light, so it's really rugged. I've got 2 of these. I didn't want to give them away because they're just so well made, and it's Godox, and they're pretty good. They're nice and bright.
But why are you giving them away?
Because of a little bit of fan noise, and you can kind of hear it. Now, I could tune that out. I could get rid of it with filtering, but yeah, I'm getting spoiled. I mean, nowadays, these lights are really small and they're quiet. So, and as far as fan noise of all these other ones, they're all pretty quiet. I mean, you hear a little bit of fan noise, but none of these are like, they don't sound really loud. So that's not an issue with any of these. You can kind of hear it, but not really a lot. So it's not really that big of an issue. You can do video if you want with any of these. You just have to, it helps if you filter out the fan noise, which is easy to do because it's a steady sound. Anyway, so then lastly, we have this one here. This is an Aputure Lightstorm. Aputure is the same company that makes the 120D and the 300 and all those other ones. You know, they're a pretty big company. This is a Lightstorm. I believe it's an LS1S LED with wireless controller box and a V-mount battery plate. So, any of you have an Aputure light, like a 120 or 200, 300, you'll recognize this. This is what they all had when they came out. It's a power control box, but I don't like things that have these control boxes, look at this. You got this thing here, you got this thing here, and that's why I don't like things like this. It's impressive looking because you have gear, photographer with lots of gear, but it's clunky, and and it also comes with this softbox. I will include the softbox because this softbox was made just for this thing itself. I'll remove this and show you what it actually looks like. So this is the actual light. Lots of LEDs. I mean, lots of LEDs. Look at that. Lots and lots and lots and lots of LEDs. And you don't have to get that close to it. I think they know what LEDs look like. So it's a really flat panel, really well made, barn doors, and that's what this is. So it's a Aputure Lightstorm, and it comes with this square softbox. All right, so this is my end of the year giveaway of lights, and so I'm giving away 2 of these and 3 of these, the Maxes. So these are these are good lights. I mean, these are all pretty much around roughly the same light output, and they're all Bones mount. They're all kind of quiet. You hear a little bit of fan noise, not much. And they're dependable, and they're good for lighting anything that you want to light up in your life. And that's that. So I don't know what else to say other than Happy New Year. I hope I gave you a year's worth of joy in learning photography and things like that. Go to MarkusPix.giveawayenter.com for to enter it. And next year I will give you more interesting, fun, exciting, educational content on MarkusPix. Tell your friends about it. Hope you had a good year. Hope you have an even better year next year. Until the next video, be good. Okay, bye.